So you all know the classification of the partial rotator cuff tear. It can be either bursal or articular sided. Now we will see how to manage them. So these are the management guidelines. This is from paper published in AAOS in 2021. So if you get one MRI which is showing partial thickness tear but the patient is asymptomatic, no intervention is required. But if the patient is symptomatic, then we can continue conservative management for 3 to 6 months, but I personally wait for only 1 month, and if it is a success then well and good. But if there is a failure of the plan, we will then see if it is articular sided tear or bursal sided tear. If the tear is bursal sided, we will immediately rush to complete the tear and repair it. And if it is a articular sided tear, we will see if it is less than 50% thickness or greater than 50% thickness. If it is less than 50% thickness, we will see if it is a non-athlete or the patient is an athlete. If the patient is non-athlete, you should consider surgery immediately. But if the patient is an athlete, you should first go for arthroscopic debridement and acromioplasty, and then if it is a success, well and good, and if it is a failure, go to convergent repair, which means complete the tear and then repair it. Now we will see how to do this repair. So we are in the subacromial space here. Above is the acromion, below is the GT with the cuff, and literally is our electrocautery. We are coming from the anterolateral portal. As you can see, the below is the degenerative bursal side tear, and we are using the electrocautery to complete the tear. So how to do it? Just bring the electrocautery inside the subacromial space and put it over the GT and start burning the cuff. Start elevating the cuff like this. Keep the mouth of the cautery below downwards so that it doesn't injure any other tissue, and keep slowly elevating it from the GT. You can also use a knife to complete the tear, but I have found out that cautery is better. Here you can see that we are not able to see the below part, under part of the cuff. So to see that, what we will do is we will make an accessory anterolateral portal, accessory posterolateral portal here. In between the posterolateral and posterior portal is the accessory posterolateral portal, and you insert your scope from there. Here you can see, we can see under the cuff. I am trimming the edges of the cuff. Here you can see small amount of tissue coming from above, so it is necessary here to elevate all the tissue, otherwise we will not be able to take a full thickness bite of the cuff. Here you can see the almost all of the tissue, full thickness tissue, is elevated from the GT, and a nice C-shaped tear is created. Here you can see nice C-shaped tear is created. You can use a punch to trim the edges. Here I am assessing the reduction, and then the normal repair is completed.